everyone, welcome back to my channel Cross Stitch Game. My name is Agnes and today I will be showing you all finishes I've done in April 2020. So I have a good few finishes, 7 I think so, and I'll start with the smallest ones. 2 of those you've seen already, so I'll be going quick through them, so it won't take loads of time. I'll try my best to say what was done before and what I did in this month. So first I'll start with this lovely piece. This is Magic Country. It's beads on a wooden background. It's a rose, I think so. The code of it, let me see, that was FLK 080. I'll tell you now exactly how many stitches in that, how many beads. That's 1016 beads. It looks lovely. That's for Easter. I actually finished that before Easter, but I didn't put anywhere. I wanted to show first in the video. So Easter is gone and I have that done. I have a few done already of those, so they look very nice though. You can see in the videos in my channel how many of them I have done. I have like 12 I think so already. Then I finished this Christmassy thing. It's on the plastic background. It was FLPL 40. It's as well from Magic Country, the one like those with the wooden background as well. So that's a lot of beads in that one as well. It's 975, and it does go with clear transparent thread. You can barely see what's going on in the back here, so there is no felt or anything like that behind, but the back side is just that thread, that's all. So I don't really see what kind of a pattern in there. I see some hearts, maybe a snowflake, but I don't know, it looks a little bit weird to me. Well, maybe it will be better on a Christmas tree. Yeah, I know it's Easter and I'm still stitching something Christmassy. So I have that done. Then I did this magnet. I actually cut it out everything. I put felt behind as well, but I never put a magnet on it, so I'll just keep it until I need it. So I still have a finish. Now let me see. This one was done 12th of April. It has 870 stitches in it. So I used the DMC Perle thread instead of 2 strands of black. It looks pretty much interesting though. I had only waves here done, but totally didn't count that because the rest of it I did like watching the first season of Game of Thrones, and that's what it is. I see here a corner I can actually cut it off as well. So I have one more thing. I put felt yesterday as well. So I have this lighthouse done, but I have done that last year. So there are some more. There are 2 more designs in this kit. So it's MP Studio, and let me see the code of it. P275. So if you're interested, it's MP Studio. That's so this one was done 2019 and this one was done this month. Yeah, so I didn't say when I finished this one. The plastic ornament was done 9th of April, and this one was done 7th of April. Beads not really best quality though. I actually, the white ones especially, the matte one, I'd say I'm gonna do next time Toho. I'm just wondering how it's gonna look like, because Toho a little bit smaller. Well, I don't know, I'll see. They're not really best quality, the white ones. Then yesterday, 27th of April, I actually did this lovely thing. There is a mistake in it, and I never even thought about do a little bit of a frogging, because honestly, stitch with 2/1 petite point wasn't the best choice. I'd say it would be one strand perfectly done, and to take it out stitches, it's disaster. So this sleeve over here, it's actually with the mistake, instead of a blue, supposed to be green. But the thing is that there was in the chart two the same symbols, and one of them is just slightly lighter heart, so that's where it was. So now I'm going to talk about this one a little bit more. So it came in that kind of a package. I have another kit I will show. Looked like this. I have another one, so I'll be doing that soon enough as well, or maybe I'll leave it for next year, I don't know, I'll see. So I'll put it away. So what came into that, it was this lovely card, Life is Beautiful. I actually took a photo with it. Then it was this background. There was a background for putting inside, and the stuffing, the one that I had to put. So Life is Beautiful, TK0107, needle bed white, but 19 colors. I have no idea what kind of threads they are. So it's micro embroidery. So I didn't know how many stitches, so I text them today, and like within 5 minutes they text me back, and they told me how many stitches. So it's 1575 stitches in this one. So probably in the blue one there as well, because pretty much the same. So it was a fabric, thread, plywood, base, filler, seam, well, I'd say it's chart, and instruction was really good. I mean, there was Russian and English on 2 separate sheets, so it was pretty much good. Now I'm gonna show you everything what was in it. So there was here on Instagram, you can buy this stuff if you want to. You can pause now and rewrite if you want to. On Instagram they answered like really straight away. So there is a bag and like a small scissor case, the one I have as well in blue. So that kind of a card. Then it was instruction how to keep it. So and big thank you and blah blah. As well, there is email and everything. So it was something about the fabric written. So it's 32 count cotton, and it was stitched 2/1. So that's the instruction. That's Russian, that's English. So that is instruction. It's a gold petite, what I'm talking about, petite point. Then there was a page where it was a big circle and everything, so you had to cut it out and do the stuff. So oh, sugar. So I had that done, I have taken out. It's everything written in there, all the instructions, everything that came, how to do everything. everything is done in here. That was in the kit. All the instructions, everything very clear. So it's easy. It's everything written, what's the what contains in that, for what do you need for it. Everything is fine. So that was in the kit. I'm pretty much happy with the outcome. It looks beautiful. It was pretty much hard to do the back stitch on it, but I did. So the back of a disaster. Here's something. I would love to have some felt or something like that as well to cover up. But sure, it's gonna be standing, so like that. So it's fine. Very nice. Can't wait to use it, so I wanted to show you first, and then I'm gonna be using it. So that's them. So you've seen this one already. As Dimensions Gold Collection Petites. Flowers and Hummingbird 65037. This month I've done 1592 stitches and I finished that 1st of April. I had a video on this one already, so I won't be talking about it much more, but that includes my finishes for this month, so I have to show you so you can actually see how it looks like. Loads of half stitches and everything. Very nice. I like this kit. Well, Dimensions is Dimensions, and I show you next my whips and the progress in them, so you will be able to see my new lovely kit, the one I actually moved, but it just looks really disaster way because I've been stitching everywhere in it. So it will be a girl without eyes and half of a snow globe, and the background of it doesn't look really good, but I will have to show anyways. I still have a few days to stitch, so maybe I'll be stitching that Dimensions kit as well, so might be will be another finish, maybe not. Well, I have to go to work already on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so I don't think so that I'll be stitching much that day. So yeah, that's what I have done. And this one I have started in March and I finished in April. Lovely flowers, the window, the curtains, everything is very nice. Can't wait to frame it. I would love to put right beside my desk somewhere to hang, or just put on the desk maybe. Don't know. So that will be it with this one. Then you've seen already this lovely Ladybug. This is Nora Corbett, Miss Ladybug, NC 260. I have done for this one 2502 stitches this month. I finished that 3rd of April, and you've seen in the video already, so I won't be stopping. But as I told, so that I changed the color of beads. I didn't have the ones I needed except for the white ones, so when I didn't have them, so I just put whatever I had looking a lot like those colors, the ones were in the chart. So it is really a problem to iron because left mark from the hoops, so probably I'm not gonna use hoops anymore, even though that I ordered from Amazon Norgay stand for hoops by mistake, and I was just looking at them, and for some reason it was buy in one click or something like that, and I wanted to add in the basket and it just bought for me. So but probably I'm gonna be returning that because I'm not gonna use hoops. So yeah, so that's what it was. And the problem is that I will probably have to frame in a round or something like that because it's very bad over here, the mark from hoops. So that's how she looks like. I can show you from front. I don't do petite points on the bodies from Mirabilia because I don't like them totally. And all them beads. It was on 32 count. Belfast. The color platinum, I think so. She looks beautiful. That was my second finish, but well, I'll show you second last. And then my last finish this month, I cannot iron it, I'm sorry. When I stretched in the Q-snaps, it looked okay. So I said, well, I tried to iron and everything and it didn't work for me. So probably I'm gonna just be putting in the frame and it will be stretching everything out because the fabric itself, it's weird. So I'd say it's a DMC linen, and that's Mirabilia 2020 Australia Retreat. I put some extra in it. I put Bicons and this Swarovski teardrop in it. It wasn't there. And I used Rainbow Gallery for a backstitch over here. It was probably just a black one. So I used that because it didn't show in the chart. So I put this as well. And the beads, they are very nice. Then I used, for writing Mirabilia, I used the Granic blending filament with a black one. So that's why it looks like this. So almost all the beads and everything were changed because it's supposed to be Mill Hill Magnifica or petite beads. But I used the 28 count fabric, DMC linen, and I used the normal Toho beads for it, and a few Swarovskis I put in. So the rest of the I mean, like threads and everything stayed the same. The ones that were in chart. By the way, they used the number 3 DMC, the one that's from the new palette, came out 2 years ago, I think so. So finally I used those threads and I'm very happy with outcome. It's very, very nice. And it's a free pattern, so you can actually download from Mirabilia page. And I stitched in a few days. So in stitches, Nora Corbett, 1518 stitches, didn't count any of those back stitches though. And I finished 8th of April, so I didn't show that in the videos much. So the finish itself is like this. So yeah, it's it was very easy as all Mirabilias, though there were some parts where I actually quite didn't get why there were those colors of beads chosen, but the outcome is amazing. I love it. Try to put closer like this. You can actually see the Bicon itself and the Swarovski crystal teardrop. I tried to put a little bit more bluish because I chose blue backstitch for it. That's how it looks like. It's lovely. I like it. So probably it for today with my finishes. The next video will come out, will be about my whips. I still have 2 days to stitch, but probably I'm not gonna be stitching much more on those, the ones I'm gonna show you. I had good few. I have a start and I have some of the finishes, the ones that I started ages ago and I just wanted to do, and I have some progress on those, the ones that I didn't even plan to do. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comments down below if you have any questions. And see you in the next videos. Bye bye.